Hi guys, hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I recently got my fire back and I've decided it's time to get back to it. So I was hoping today we can analyze the market together. Me personally, I only trade, I hope you guys can see the mouse. I only trade Volatility 101S and Volatility 75 1S on. Yeah, my charts basically live on the M15 time frame. I make use of all the time frames from week 1 up to M1, but M15 is, my stronghold, it's my base. So, how I've mostly been trading is using things like break-in market structure, order blocks, and, stop loss hunts, using that type of criteria for my trades. Just I'd look at the chart and look for a recent break in market structure and order block, and I'll get in the trade and things like that. But I wasn't really getting profitable. It was more of like my edge wasn't as good. So I went back to the drawing board, and recently I've added opening price to one of my trading tools. So opening price has helped me better, better get my moves together, because all my trades are almost based, have to be based close to opening price. So that way I know, like, I'm not looking for any trade anywhere in the market. I'm only looking for trades close to opening price for the day, you know, and yeah, so hopefully you do the analysis, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So for example, let's get into it. So let me just open the bigger time frame so you can see the whole picture. Maybe let's see H1. Okay, 30. It's just that I have these written here. This last week open. Hopefully I can delete this. So this is I wrote this key down for you guys to understand that these color lines here are all representations of when price opened. I feel like time is an important factor in trading. That's what my mentor taught me, at least. Yeah, so time. So I today's open price is here. Hold on, I have to make sure you guys can see the cursor. Or like, let me get this thing. Hold on. Yeah. So today's open price is here, and I'm using the color brown to represent. I always use the color brown to represent today's opening price. Every day I look at where price opened, and I'll take a horizontal line, and I'll just mark it. And then I'll also mark yesterday's open price, which is here. I use the color lime. And then last week's open price, which is um this week's open price this week, which was Sunday the 14th, is over here. And then I also had last week's open price, but I don't really make much reference to last week's open price. I just have it on my chart, but like, so far in trading, I haven't made any trades that were like referenced really around it. Yeah. So now that I've told you the color things, I hope, like, let me just delete this so that we can log out. We can zoom out into bigger time frames. Ooh, I hope this video isn't that bad. It's been a while, guys. I'll get back there. So now let's start our analysis. I'll always start my analysis on the weekly time frame. Like, the overall picture is very important to me. So I'll just zoom in a bit. Yeah, is this too much? Let me zoom out one time. Okay. What else can I do to try and make it? Okay, yeah. So let's just view it like this. So this was last week's open price. Hold on. So this was last week's open price. The market went up. We're in this week's price. So I'll just look, and since we're already here, we're already going up, and we have these areas that have not been cleared yet. So I do feel we're eventually gonna continue to go up and maybe continue to go up and maybe touch areas like here and stuff like that, and touch areas like here. But it might retrace as well first. We don't control the market, we just join it as it moves. So then I'll come to the daily time frame where I start making use of my opening price. So as you can see, um yesterday price, the weekly time frame is this one. Price opened here in the week. It came down a bit and it's been rallying up. So far it looks like I'm getting the information from what I'm looking at that we're in an uptrend. So price is currently trading below yesterday's open price. So this is just me collecting information. I haven't decided based a bias on whether I'm buying or selling. I'm just looking like, okay, we've broken these highs. We've broken this high. What's that thing? Yeah, we've broken this high, but we might come and have a retouch. I'm just getting all my facts together, really, but I'm not trying to like become biased or anything until I get to my M15 time frame. That's when I start saying like, okay, when price gets here, I can look for these type of moves. So then I'll have a look in 1 hour time frame, and I'm just seeing like, okay, this you could even think of this as a head and shoulders. Like I just have all these bits and pieces of information that I've learned along the way that like I just keep in my mind, but I don't really get biased. It's just information. So yeah, we're just here. So this is today's open price. This was today at midnight. The I think today is the 19th, the 18th. So price just went up a bit, created in the 1 hour time frame went up a bit and it's been trading down. So when I look at price like this, I can only formulate two trades. I can only see, I only go for obvious trades that like jump out right at me. So as where price is right now, I would not make any trades, because I can't tell personally, is it gonna come down back here or is it gonna come back up to opening price? So I can't tell. I'd rather wait a bit. But what I can say that I would do for myself is the way I know my like this chart, since I only trade two charts, retracements are quite often as well. So I will grab my Fibonacci and I will look at the highest point to the lowest point right now to see if a possible retracement is like in the cards. So my retracements have to come to this area, the 50 area. Some people call it, I don't know what they say, premium or discount. Like everyone has so many terms for everything. So I'm not trying to know the terms. I'm just trying to know real price action and what price is intending to do. So I'm not bothered too much with the terms. This is not long. So looking at this area, I can see in M30 we had since I've already seen the 50s around this area. I'm going to delete the Fibonacci chart. So looking at this area, like I said myself, I only take trades um around opening price. I like to go with the market when it opens and get out when the market closes, if there is a move indeed. If it's consolidating, my strategy isn't as accurate as I'd like it to be. I'll say it's only good if it's rallying. So yeah, I would look at this area. So as for me, my trade for the day would probably be waiting for price to come back to this area. And as I can see already, I'm in a downtrend for the time being on M30, on this time frame, on my time frame that I trade, I'm in the downtrend. I don't think price is going to come back here. If it is a retracement, if the price does come back here, I feel like that would be a change in market structure, not a retracement. So if it is indeed a retracement, I would plan my trades to I would plan to enter a trade there. And let me just objects. Um arrow line. So this is the type of trade I would get into today. Basically this is the trade I'm actually waiting for today. If it doesn't happen, then there'll always be another trade. But if it does, then yeah. So this would be an opening price. But I'm like, the way I trade is I'm not biased. I'm not scared of being wrong. So price could come here and then instead buy. I'm not scared to exit my positions and get in a trade in the opposite direction, as long as I manage my risk. Because I'm not, my edge isn't where I'd like it to be, so I rely most on risk management to be profitable. So yeah, this is the trade I'm waiting for today. So if that is to happen, we don't control the market. We just join it in as it moves. It already knows where it's going, and all we do is join it to be profitable. We join it in its journey. So if that doesn't happen, another possibility I have is to enter the market here. This, like I said, is magenta. Is, hold on, I haven't forgot. Magenta is this week's opening price. So price, um this color represents when price opened on Sunday. So something I have noticed about opening prices, price itself is attracted to opening price. It just seems to always find its way targeting opening prices of yesterday, last week, and oh, not last week, this week, and yeah, maybe even last week. I just haven't put enough time to learn, not to notice about last week. So I would plan my next trade if price doesn't come here at all and instead just shoots down. To me, this is an area of interest because this magenta line, this purple line, is the weekly opening price. This is where price opened. So I would maybe look for a trade. I don't know how far it would go up, but I would either get in a buy, and if my buy is incorrect, I would trade positions and get in for a sell, but using risk management. So these are the two setups I have in mind for today. Yeah, maybe we should just take a picture of them, and we'll see what happens. I'll show you the results in my next video because yeah, like I said, wow, we're getting back to it with YouTube. So yeah, thank you for tuning in if you indeed tuned in. Gracias.